me too. That was a rough week. I'm like, was it? I don't know. You know, bro, let me tell you something. If you know me, I'm gonna bust your balls. Doesn't matter if it's Chris Jericho, if it's Disco, if it's Raven, if it's anybody that's my friend gets your balls busted. And if you act too high and mighty, I'm gonna bust your balls and bring you down to earth. That's just me. Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. My boy.
Next one's interesting. Subject is Captain H-Town. AK-100 Crew. Subject is Denzel movies. AK-100 Crew football as well. My question is about Denzel and Watch. Denzel, one of the GOATs. I think Denzel is the top 3 best actors of all time. Let's finish the Equalizer.
Hello, Daniel.
Win a disco. Use your top.
It's the middle of the week.
I'll start. Training day.
Supposed to have one more day of work tomorrow, but it's 2 more days for the next 2 weeks. Fridays. 4 fucking days.
If you want the record for most K100 views ever, it would be a Disco versus Dave debate.
I just got to ride this train.
The most embarrassing thing about wrestling journalism when he started mainstream wrestling journalism. And he's getting away from mainstream wrestling journalism. He's dropped too because he's getting more narrative oriented.
I think it's pretty clear that David will never do that. You know.
Yeah. So
the other guy came on. No, Alvarez.
What's going on?
Okay. Number 1, Training Day. Okay. Number 2, Crimson Tide.
Oh. Yeah.
Number
Good
3,
to see you.
Oh, American Gangster.
Another one.
Yeah, that's a great list right there, huh?
I don't know. That's a great list. I'm going to give you mine.
Okay.
American Gangster.
Okay.
Flight.
Correct.
And Malcolm X.
Yeah. You can't believe, like, some of these are so
He's great. The Equalizer trilogy is great, too.
Yeah, but those are his high class, his A-plus movies right there, you know.
He listed a Ricochet there, and the thing about Ricochet was it was a little bit, he was known, but he wasn't Denzel yet.
Right.
So it went under the radar a little bit back then, but John Lithgow was in it as the heel. And I remember years later when he was coming in to play the bad guy on Dexter, people were like, what? Third Rock from the Sun guy? It's like, no, we'll see. Lithgow was going to get it done, and he really did. I was like, oh, believe this or not, Disco. I hadn't seen Crimson Tide ever until like the last year. I don't know how it passed me or whatever, but I finally watched it. Like, 6 to 9 months. What a fucking
really good. Him and Gene Hackman just done great stuff. You know?
Yeah, it's probably why, because Hackman died. It's probably why.
Yeah.
Let me say one more movie I just remember. Have any of you two seen Glory?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was fucking great, and that was early in his career.
Yeah.
And Flight's the one that we were talking about last week. But Flight is great. He's like a drunk and an addict flying the plane, flies it upside down. Yeah, Flight's great. Yeah.
All right, you ready? Next one. So, firefighter paramedic from Memphis, Tennessee.
Nope, I'm beating it. So I'm beating
it. The Tennessee Air
Good luck.
The man rope.
Question. You heard in the next 10 years that AI will take 100 million jobs from American people. I said that David podcast. First 2 or so seconds of interesting. First 2 or so. What is that?
I don't know. He might want to say 30 or 60 there. If you put a deep mistype, so maybe.
This is a first opinion. So, what's your thoughts on that? Also, Joe, what was up with the Raven going off and the Ravens like podcast? Some shit you weren't doing, in my opinion. I told you to shut up. So I was like, what did he do? Joe was trying to explain, but couldn't get a word out. Lastly, have you guys kept reactions to people online losing their SNAP benefits? Shit is hilarious, in my opinion. Take care and hope the YouTube and Patreon numbers continue to grow. Conan, best wishes to your health, bro. The real thing's honest voices like yours as well as Glenn. Go. Best help for you as well. Take care of yourself better, man. Actually, take care of yourself better, man. I actually like listening to you. I'm 47. We all can't age like fine wine, but we can age from vintage to our pick. What happened in the Radio Set podcast, bro?
Rich and I, you know, I've said before, like, Rich and I fervently disagree politically, and Raven doesn't want that on the show. He wants it to be a lighthearted affair, if you will. Right. And we were arguing, and, like, Raven couldn't stop us, basically. And there's 8 to 9 minutes.
Oh, 2 of us.
Raven just didn't want it. But I didn't realize it was irritating and that bad, so he went. I said, no, I'm trying to stop. He's like, you always got to get the last word in. I was like, I'm not the last word. He's like, you just didn't even want to shut up. Once you told me to shut up, like, seriously?
It is going to be taking a lot of jobs. I don't know how many, but like, none of this was talent. Right?
What? You can't be.
I don't know what the kids do. With people, human interaction, posting and stuff. That's, so my
You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot be afraid. You cannot. You cannot be afraid. You cannot be afraid. You cannot. You cannot be afraid. You cannot be afraid. No, no. You cannot be afraid. You cannot be afraid. Oh! Fuck that. I'm out of here. That shit looks impossible.
And the Rocket Man is a special edition colorway featuring gold and black, but there's limited quantities available, so you need to act. So Manscaped is our favorite product, and you can join the over 12 million men who trust Manscaped and upgrade to the Handyman Rocket Man. You can use my code K100, that's K100, for 15% off your entire order at manscaped.com. Great deal. 15% off plus free shipping with the code K100 at manscaped.com. Don't miss out. Upgrade your grooming game with Manscaped today.
What's going to happen is probably real.
Why is that possible?
Serving drinks to people. They're going to take a lot of the jobs, the new jobs will open. Who's going to do maintenance?
MMI, we expect the unexpected.
Making robots.
I think we can do that.
Jackass did that to my
Do you
right.
think this would ever be advanced enough to the point where it's like AI football players, AI pitchers, catchers, AI center fielders? Will they have like a sports league designed around that? But they thought what we should talk about is just AI would just figure out that we just need to exterminate the humans. That won't take long. So that's the thing we talk about.
Shit.
Yeah. Like a human being.
Right, it's like, what's better? This might not be a fair question for Joe, but what's better, an AI girlfriend or an actual one?
Actual.
Because the one thing, the actual one,
What's going on, James?
Can get in your face, you know what I'm saying? But it's still human, and you can hug and make love and kiss and all that. The other one's never going to berate you. They're always going to put you over, right? For guys that need that. But you can't have sex with it. You can't kiss it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll make like sex doll robots. You can sleep in it. You can make love to it. And that's your girlfriend. But I think what this is talking about, I'm not talking about future. Can I just say this? Imagine in the future, maybe 30 years from now, right? 20 years from now. I don't know how long people. Somebody walks into your house with a robot that looks human, right? And talks. I think that's his girlfriend.
Oh, this is silly.
I think it is. I mean, 30 years.
Hey, here's the question. When specifically with stuff like AI, we're doing stuff like AI on TV and stuff. TV films.
Okay.
Terrific. Live performances are not. Like there's a sport, like a sport. Go watch live human beings compete in sport.
Okay, I got somebody coming in.
That's not what robots can do, right? But still, like a movie, you can go to produce AI movie. So that's just like, no, doing like the Pixar stuff.
Well, you just got to understand that in the next few years, robots and AI, you can be part of your life. But we can't still see live action stuff. Yeah.
But the thing is that when we talk about live performances, are people with exceptional skills, even skills, like a musician.
Okay. I could use two more people to be exact.
That the ones that are good enough to get on TV. So that's not gonna. Yeah, people are always going to gravitate towards human performances. But watching the movies and what is they don't have that either. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
That's the movie edge and at the flicks really. You know what I'm saying? You already do with cartoons.
Right. So look at these videos that came out recently, like Tupac, wrestling, Biggie. Right. It's like so real. It's like.
But that's TV. It's like you can't do that live. You know, it's a live. So yeah.
Joe, let me ask you a question. Yeah. Would you be willing to have?
It's gonna be the two of us.
And then.
Suck it. Let's just get it over with.
An AI generated friend. No, I think I'd get castrated for doing something like that. Though I tried to tell my wife, I want to clone her and have like AI her ready, you know, and always 25, always doing what I say, you know what I mean? The program just right. You're like a taskmaster.
That's what's Tito from One Virginia. Hey, thank you for this. Yep, this video. I wonder if it's a video making the rounds of X of disco getting overhead film from the room to the outside of the house. No. 20 spot. First disco, I know you excluded from the full Boston High from the typical and snowball action, but we concerned that the snowballs from the kitchen directly on the nose because, well, you know. Second, Tony, can you confirm the night when the crowd pelted snowballs at disco as well? Thanks. Of course.
You know.
I tweeted that it's been lost it on. I tweeted that it was very
I was at 92. They ranked me 92 yesterday, dummy.
Yeah.
Won't you say it what? Right. But I think that like people in general look at this grief, you know? Right. You know, I'm not Joe Leader or Halloween. Rest in peace, Silver King. You gotta stay for the members. They love backwards. It's incredible. And they're invested. These guys are just mentioned. You see a plethora of backwards. And look, some of these that are bacon with them, with the pockets, or donuts, or little donuts. They look for the cash factor and that after the food. They can change and go for me. It's a burger more than me. You're going down.
I love it when they scream. No, I'm fire.
Oh, sorry. as Senior Director of Creative Strategy, tasked with making the transition to AI-based storytelling and incorporating AI as a source, like the introduction of graphics. I think there's such an uproar in the items. Dude, I see absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay? So, like, your creative director.
Misunderstand.
So give your reference. Okay? These are some AI stories. AI novels that can become they are. Let me know what you guys think about it.
You don't like me?
And now we tweak the story and make it the best you can possibly make it.
It's loyalty. It's loyalty.
Yeah, it's none of you know anything about how to wrestle before. You probably will take it very easy. Dude, sometimes you just get by with it. Everything that's has been done in professional wrestling since. Coming up with new things is kind of very difficult to do. You know?
Remember, I think two things, Disco.
Yeah.
A, this Kosari guy will be a liaison to the
Good job, my
for
friend.
Triple H, as Levesque is taking on more duty than politics. I guess that's well, if he's
No. You know what they said? They're trying to make it sound like Paul is like just, you know, holding water from Trump or something. Very well. Okay. I just said, yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is AI. Thus far, the AI software, with one person with knowledge, it's a situation called absurdly bad storyline. Yeah, I agree with everything Disco said. You know, it's going to make the product better, but it's video production, though, and graphics. I'm sure it's going to something else and be used in other departments. And the different schemes that we say that the majority of just looking for something to be kind of like, you know, totally different. You know what I'm saying? Thank God.
You can find the way of thinking. Okay? I think right to shift. Okay? And the same thing. Okay? And there's one guy that's 15 minutes, another that's 4 minutes. You got AI killing people because you're stuck you're looking at AI that says, AI, yo, it took 7 minutes worth of matches. If you give me 7 minutes of content, I can't this week, and repeat it. Okay, and like, if you're going to put, that's simple. You can speak it in the first one, you can do it. Or you can have an AI create outline show that you tweak the AI. Either way, you're getting the original concept. But the fact that people come up with the concept, if you see it in the face, you couldn't see the principle of AI from 1996 to 2024, right? Maybe it's still waiting on this concerning system. So you do it.
You know, I have a storyline going in that week. But I put enough threads in the show. Explain to me how to conclude this. Right. And you know what I mean? Jack, who's this character?
Steven also, if you'll see more content and more episodic storytelling show, because that's what AI will produce. They haven't been making more like matches.
Yeah.
I think the film is close to get better than can't do it. Or you can have the old groups. Or just download the old groups. So then you can have this and this and that. The people have, it's complete that down like the fact they did it outrage. You can get a real better than I think the shit right. You know what? I feel like that other thing that I can tell you. That's what it is. That's what I'm facing with the next expenses we're going to do. We're getting yellow far out.
I'll be right back.
Let's yellow far out. Where this combination. We're trying to. What we're going to explain it, if we did the other one, we're red color. The big color of the
You know, using the template and the other one over What do you get? You have a gold eagle skin, with a silver backer or a Vegeta. Finished. Pure confidence. With my confidence, when you won't get in the bedroom, you have next level, laser red riding beside Monster after the lead begins with the first state post experience. That's where every shade rolled along to me. This isn't jumping over TV trails, it's not going to stand attention. Roll up about 2 doctor chunk of medications and 1 good anyway, get hard and enjoy the distance. That's the effect that's what the 30-second course. You can get moving all day and night, and then doing the next day too. Getting started is very, very, very simple. Making a board-certified doctor 100% online at RUG.com. UG.com. If you're stuck, you can ship to school and with you. Ready to have that in the session? Like the RUG.com and you can get your service for 50% off your first year. That's RUG.com.
I'll see y'all if you really shit.
That's RUG.com. You get 50%.
Same thing to your nanny.
When you put 300, make sure you use our code so we know we sent you. You actually put on the agenda to the question about the AI growth.
Oh shit.
Right. Side 2.
Hey, Kyle, my boo.
If you weren't married, would you still means with an AI girlfriend? Are we talking about just like just a physical either one? I think I'll be. If there was a physical bond, I think so.
Motherfucker left me. He wasn't man enough to stick around. Hey, Lucy, my girl.
Most highly advanced.
Let's get to the most
The one that we give you.
Yeah, that rock that damn tank so keep on throwing it in there for you.
It's not supposed to play it. It's sure of it. We're working behind the scenes. Many of the times, it's the it's like playing with the mic, and there's underrated promos like and they're just really remarkable for the depth and the culture from the 50s and AEW. As far as that one of the actually on the physical side, but that was good. Also, the 40 things, it's going to come with the always missing in life, big brand like whatever. Dude, the second one is misused, and like, actually complaining about the guy that was never talking. It's crazy. Okay, because he can like, he didn't talk to those fuck headphones up and kind of like, he's like, straight taking it, okay? But next time, this guy, I drive this guy. I got unbelievable amount of stuff. I was like, we don't know these fucking guys, but like, for professional wrestling, any stuff that this guy can wait on, you know? But I don't think it was a new agent, which stated to commission, I never thought that he had, I always thought that, like, we were just one. Okay, hey, what if we did this? Art's idea was 99% times better than mine. And that's why I respect the guys like that. They're right, you know?
I really like the wrestling, and he put together the match. Right. He's very knowledgeable. He man respect. And bro, what he was doing, really good. He was working. He was so old. Right. Yeah, it's a shame that they don't listen to anybody. They don't care. Like what I've heard.
Oh, that was like nails on glass. Nails on glass, nails on the chalkboard. What have you?
There's 2 people said there's still generation of the lottery deal, trying to keep the lottery. They tell them to get rid of all the negatives. It's still very hard to show a lot of that factor. So anyway, the home, we're going to have this live special November 20th with good brothers on the show. And then those brothers are actually
Jack their asses.
And you got his tag team on.
It makes sense for art to be.
Right, yeah. And then looks like they were going to mention that I didn't know they were wrestling, but I think for sure. going to hook up his son in MLW.
Well, did she get Tessa Blanchard with the MLW? Did she get her?
I think he was from TNA.
Okay,
So that wasn't Scarlet advertised too. All I wanted to say was, if they lock up Riddle versus Cross and then the top storylines, that would be the show to have.
I think some John Craig and Joe's just a question. Watching Raw last night, he was totally aware of one thing. John and I consider like the most open person wrestling today. It's easy to keep the crowd really fans of Dream Rally. So he gives it a ring and a great culture. And I think the later one of the wrestling coming in the match is set to place off. I think they did something to the world about the world of the world. The game is the different titles and focus the dynasty or whatever you want it. It was like. If you can go this way, just because the haters are just like funny and shit. You can play the fans to the left off, but you still don't do you guys not see the way. And with the fans, to me, it's the real fans the community wants to start out with everybody makes that like fun. To me, that's the man that's the thing that goes to the ball to what the hell like real estate is become a jail now. Look at where he's going. He's really sick. And that nickname is into the beginning of the ball. So it's like, you know, kind of people going down. He's not good at it. He's still he doesn't have the investment. Like, he has been doing so well in recent age, especially for the USF. You know, like, what are those guys who you know, like, if you don't believe it. You know, just the thing is thinking it's about the thinking it's like it was. It's too good. It's just like, what we think.
You never know when the things are rich for $100 or something like that. So I'm going to adjust it so quickly that with that you just
Oh man, what the get?
Whether it's a food or doing an interview for
Long wireless.
he's just crushing it. He's just crushing it. And this isn't new. Like, I can remember I saw him come out on Raw right after he was freshly healed in Philly. And that crowd was, you know, oh my God, they hated him. And they were so loud in there when he came out. God damn, Dom's got it.
What do you think, Tony?
I'm officially
Well,
292.
yeah, he's not the best yet, but they're molding him. Imagine Dominic in 5-10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a very entertaining character. They can interact with the top guys on the show, but he's not the top guy on the show yet. He's just he's the most entertaining mid-card character that they have.
Yeah.
Ready to take the stage, but he can work with the top guys.
Right.
You know, but that's the way I look at it. So.
Yeah, they haven't given him a top guy
Right,
yet.
you're not going to make him a top guy, and all of a sudden he's beating Roman, he's beating Cole, like, he's winning all these matches.
They're molding him. They're molding him. Exactly. But he will get there.
Yeah, next one, Kevin Gilroy. Subject is Chris Jericho is the last man. You guys are stating rightfully that John Cena's final match will be putting over the next star of the future, and you're right. You know, it's also cool. A huge moment that gets people talking and buzzing for what's next. So why not make John Cena's final fun to be? First, Jericho losing to Cena would be buried with a ton of buzz. It's a nice callback to the season from 2005. I think Jericho was Cena's first ever pay-per-view opponent too. What do you guys think about this? It's pretty obvious that Jericho is returning to WWE soon. This would be a huge moment that would reboot Jericho as a star AEW didn't book him as for the last 6 years. Joe, when is Jericho's contract up?
I'll get that for you. I think it's ended. I don't think he'll be ready, or not ready, available in time for that.
Why not when his contract pick it up? It's December 13th.
Mr. Bria Dow Dow
It's
Dow.
like 6 weeks.
Hey, Mrs. Yummy.
Yeah. Very soon. All right, subject is Matthew Lund.
End of 2025.
Subject is Rick Stein.
If he could get out early, let's say, and nobody knew about it, and he was a surprise, that would be incredible. Yeah.
Hey, this is Nick Aldis, your favorite GM, former world champion, and friend of K100 despite being on probation. A few years ago, I started Legacy Sports Nutrition, selling high-quality supplements made in the USA to people like me and people like you. Since we launched, code K100 is the most used promo code at LegacySet.com. It's a testament to the listeners of this show with intelligent people who care about their health performance with sellers like Testosterone, Testosterone Booster, and our Recovery TM3 page. I use these products myself and follow my wife. Follow a bunch of your favorite wrestlers. Try our stuff now.
The rhythm, what's the rest?
PPS.com and use code K100 for 10% off and to support this podcast.
The rhythm to what's the rest?
Rick Stein of last Tony was pretty good. Just wanted Tony's response. and Rick Steiner. But bro, the guy saw this. Bro, Rick Steiner was rough with like everybody back then.
Yeah.
And that was like his gimmick. He was like a bully, and he was a bully in the locker room. He would go outside and bully. And people kind of, the funny thing about it is everybody knew that he was a bully. He knew he was a bully, so he had to bully guys in the ring that couldn't like shoot, amateur shoot like he could. He knows he would bully them. And the funny thing is, he would pop the boys in the locker room because people just laugh because like, what are you gonna like? You just say, what are you gonna do? It's like Rick, like I've heard like you watch stuff like this. What play the video?
I have a hard time with that. He wants to be in a different position than where he's at.
Oh wait, what is what? Stop this for a second. Stop this for a second. I thought that this was going to be a video that the thing with Conan and you working his channel. Like let's finish it. I thought this was going to be a different video because I saw a different video on the social media a few days ago. Yeah.
He's careless and reckless. And if you're going to be careless and reckless, you got to take him in the top. You're not saying these guys are good luck for the same man.
I got a full team. My new friend from yesterday. I ain't teamed with Christmas in a long time. Two people I ain't teamed with in a long time. Ready when y'all is. Let's do it. I'm gonna dance to this stupid shit. Turn that stupid music off.
Really.
Yeah, he was fine.
Well, I was in the corner, and I was punching 1, 2, 3, and then I jumped off and somehow hit his bicep.
Hello.
Man, baby, I kicked it.
Hello, Zach. It's nice to meet you.
Every day in caving, everywhere we went. You know, this is the first time I fucking got hurt. Fucking Conan, and he's so reckless. So you know that Steiner, Nash, all those. Look at the brothers. They just went through work sick. Yeah, like they say, yeah, they were sick. And so, you know, they got it in Rick and Scott's head that I was.
I wonder where you coming from. How did you find me?
And he just say that to everybody. So his friends thought I was reckless and careless. Let me just say this, Rick, I never ever in a match asked you, okay, what's next? What happened? I never got lost in a match with you. I knew how you wrestled, I knew how Scott wrestled, and I adjusted to it. Okay? I asked him once, but he did get rough with me that last match. And I asked him, I go, yo, what's up? I go, did Eric send you to beat me up or something like that? He's got great beef with me? Because he told me, he goes, yo, I heard you. He's training, and if I really wanted to hurt, I would have hurt you. And I said, stand up to me with shit. Shane Douglas was supposed to he said he couldn't see the signal. So he told me, hey, I was waiting for this guy, Shane Douglas, to come out. I had to do something. We became boys, I thought, when we moved to Puerto Rico. Like he had a mellow out, he brought his wife, talked, you know. I think right now...
We're not kicking her.
I always like it. When Debbie Sealer ended, he chilled out a lot.
Yeah.
You know, he spent a lot of time doing
so full of energy and always connected. And he's you know, I used to be temperamental, I was very outspoken, really skillful, I didn't do this stuff, right? If you get mellow, if you get older, you get mellow, it's a trust.
Like 20 years ago, And we still have a lot of that old school mentality rocking. Like Kevin Sullivan used to push her, he would get, like, when Cliff was like, his, like, bulldog.
Right.
Like, the people be the modern, like, if you don't think that a guy had, like, a shitty match, they were, got the office medicine, it's like he was Steiner, and being not or sellout, and we're watching the match, but they expect Cliff is going to try to bully this guy.
Right.
That was just like a thing that, like,
but if you ask for him now,
right.
were you influenced by Luger, Conan? There's an action here. People do it. You won't do this, but
football season is finally here. Have you checked out the latest odds, futures, and win totals on FanDuel Sportsbook? You think the Bills are headed to the Super Bowl? Good luck. You're locking your bets today.
No.
FanDuel Sportsbook to get its latest lines, futures, and specials. Download that FanDuel Sportsbook. You're an English player.
Take out the vehicles, y'all. Well, no time to be getting nervous, Brian. Balls we can take out these steel set. You got a whole lot less, like, tripping. Get back! Vehicles are coming!
Football season is finally here. Have you checked out the latest odds, futures, and win totals on FanDuel Sportsbook? You think the Bills are headed to the Super Bowl? Good luck. You're locking your bets today. The rest of the game, FanDuel Sportsbook to get its latest lines, futures, and specials. Download that FanDuel Sportsbook. You're an English player. So it's like a picture of that. So it's actually you kind of think from that.
If you got anything better, you got anything better, let's look at the big stuff.
Yeah, you knew just how to be a big on the top.
Big clean again. Anything else? I should get this one. Everyone fire. Even for the kind of
Jason took the beat of the big one.
Yeah. Still got those armored vehicles. There's one guy left like a coward.
About them attacking them before, like you spent tremendous for them that same area. You spend a tremendous amount of time training some.
Hello, Sin.
This is the introduced to these networks and introduced to clients. Destroy information. I think there is a shit exercise. I'm a careful exercise, but I'm not just. I hated them. I did it one time and I was stupid. I just dumbbell pull-overs from it.
I didn't like that exercise. I hated it too. I just thought it was weird. I will say this. You know, I started lifting in a powerlifting gym, not a fucking planet. You know, whatever's popular now. So I started in a powerlifting gym when people going in there to train.
I'm doing better today.
Pick up chicks. You didn't get chicks. Everybody there was serious about it. So I went in there, and there's nothing like doing heavy squats, heavy chest, to get up to me, because I was very fit. You remember? I didn't lift there for a day. I used to do everything my favorite had to say, and I got into sleep, but I had addiction.
Damn.
You know, get more information on everything. Steroids to supplements to, you know, exercising.
Taking out with a fucking vengeance.
What are their names?
These guys?
Yeah,
Frank Zane, Arnold
no,
Schwarzenegger, Mike.
the new guys.
Oh, Dr. Mike Israetel and
Right.
Jeff Nippert.
I've never heard of any of them, but,
Damn.
you know, I have to hear them to hear what they're saying. But, you know, we have so much information now, maybe they're right. But I'm like you, bro. I hated that dumbbell shit.
Yeah, the effect ends like there's so many new weird exercises, you know. But back then we were the bit, you know.
Yeah, but
bench,
like now, you go into a place and they have machines where you can do bench. You know, and it doesn't, because bro, I used to go heavy. I know that did a job on my joints and ligaments, but now they made it easier on your joints.
So next is from subject is falls here. Time to talk soup. Hey K100 crew. What's up, fellas? Hope everyone's doing good. Now that it's fall and the temps are dropping, well, most of them. Got a simple question for you guys. What is your go-to soup when it gets chilly?
Jackass, that's nearby, so no. Gotta protect my peace. I'll be back.
I slow cook all my soups in a crock pot, low and slow, the way it should be. I'm curious what each of you reach for when it's soup season. So I guess for Conan out in San Diego, Disco, Vegas, cold weather means the cross below 70, and you think you need a jacket. But Disco, just make sure you don't lean too far over the bowl. That big nose of yours might catch the flash and get burned. Keep up the great work and always look forward to the show every week. Best friend of the show, Jedi Frankfurter. Let's add a week on to his suspension here for Jed Frankfurter. For the big nose show. I'm going to suspend him for that.
That's weird because he's a disco guy.
All he eat is pho, and then hot and sour.
What do you eat?
Pho, Vietnamese soup.
Right. What's in it?
Just noodles and meats and veggies.
All right.
It's an Asian soup.
Okay.
It's Vietnamese.
Right.
You got hot and sour soup. That's it. I don't do soups, really.
What are you trying to say, Joe?
Oh, well, I go with chicken corn chowder. I make that, or like a vegetable beef soup. So I guess it's a stew, but I use a really white sauce. Like a dog stew. Oh my God.
That is.
Joe, like chicken corn.
Is the bun in there also? No bun.
Like right. Chicken corn chowder, meatloaf, and peas and carrots for his last meal.
That's low. Yeah, it's definitely, they make the sourdough bread, and they put the clam chowder in the middle. You like that a lot. There's a thing called caldo de res, which is like a Mexican soup, and they put like oxtail meat in there with the bone. It's fucking delicious, and then it has potatoes, carrots, corn.
It's basically it's a typical Filipino oxtail soup.
I haven't tried that.
Well, it's like it's oxtail with it comes right off the bone. Yeah.
Right. So but what if you do is get a tortilla when you take it off the bone, right? With a little salsa, it's just delicious. But anyways, that soup is so good because the next day everything's marinated in there longer, and you can drink it, and it's great. And sometimes you can just drink the broth.
Okay, what was I thinking?
It's a great soup. All Mexicans know caldo de res. So I love caldo de res. I love the fucking thing in the fucking sourdough with clam chowder. And then I'm a big fan of tomato soup.
Although in Seattle to Los Angeles, hope you're feeling better.
You got that shit open even more.
Thank you.
Seems like messaging had a misfire with the pyro, maybe it was planned. IWC Cuts on Twitter defended it was on purpose. It's always a. I think it was on purpose. There's another podcast that came for exploding ratings. So there's this big controversy about how AEW started their show with match.
I'm gonna beat some of this. Okay, I see it. So this will be no more.
AEW is like a single. It's an effect. It's like you paid for a cheap version but you wanted this, you wanted the show, right? You gotta be a really
Right. Then I can already say it was amateur without seeing. I'm always honest. Okay. Alright. Can you make that bigger? This gets me. Yeah, that's why you do that every month.
They did it, that's what I'm saying. We did it during the match when the pre-show was on. We took the show.
There we go.
And the funny thing is, right before that, they had like they went to black screen and they just had to sit
That's everything. Can we see that? Can we? Oh, it just said no pirating.
The funny thing is, Tony thinks that this was Dave's idea. Or people on the internet saying this was Dave's idea.
Right.
Okay, because like
no, would it be Dave's idea?
But he had mentioned that how cool it would be to start a show in progress before previously.
Right.
So people think that.
Why would you do that?
I don't do that. Well, these guys think.
Why would you want to see something in progress?
It's like imagine you
like turn on. I'll tell you. You know how sometimes the game goes long and you're waiting for your game to start. Yeah. And then when your game starts. It's 5 minutes in, and you're going, what the fuck? I missed 5 minutes. Right. You know what I mean? Disco and Joe? Yeah. Disco.
Okay. Hold up, folks. I'm doing something.
Basically, this order for favor to me from something like captain and friend of fellow needed fighting on probation. A few years ago, I started legacy sports nutrition to sell high-quality supplements made for USA people like me and hopefully people like you. Simply launched use promo code at legacyprep.com, which is a testament to the listeners of this show, the intelligent people who care about their health and wellness with bestsellers like Prep 9, Testosterone Booster, and our Recovery TM3 codes. I use these products myself, and so does my wife, Hall of Famer Mickey James, as well as a bunch of your favorite wrestlers. Try our stuff now at legacyprep.com, that's legacyprep.com, and use code K100 for 10% off, and just support.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the piracy warning.
Right. Like, have they ever caught anybody for piracy?
Speaking of the piracy warning, then they go to this.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Well, just imagine you're in a match and they're shooting pyro off in the middle of your match.
Right. Well,
that's another thing.
so he's getting a lot of criticism for that. But I bet you didn't.
Let's go there.
You know,
Speak English.
Like, they were set to go off at the 9 o'clock hour. Even if there was a match out there or something, the pyro would go off. It definitely the match.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, fine.
Do you, Disco?
Huh? You do remember it?
Did you remember what
Pyro, the 9 o'clock pyro.
Yeah, we went through in the middle of a match. I mean,
I don't remember that. Find it. If there's, yeah.
well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Is, okay, when you were going head-to-head with WWE, and like, I could see them doing a big show, showing them, like, doing like, they're going to you can change the channel to the other show.
Can't you say that for Tony then?
Because there's no competition. This is just a standalone pay-per-view.
Maybe one of these days.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is not like, let's say, it's not that big of a deal. But it's just like, that's the way it was done.
So you add me on PSN for right now.
Do me a favor here. Go to Dave Nelson's Twitter. Okay, pull up this tweet he has where he's quote tweeting the Wrestling Observer. I want to hear what he says. He's pulling up what MVP said. Let's go to the next mail. Joe's sitting there. The next mailbag question is from was it botch like the Eddie?
5291.
No, it wasn't a botch like that. I think they really meant to do this, and they thought it would come across better than it did. That's right.
This MVP said wrestlers don't.
Yeah, I want to hear what he said. I haven't heard this, but this is I want to hear this, and I want to hear what Dave said. I want to see what Dave really thought. You have it?
So there's. All right, I'll just play.
So MVP was talking today. Our big problem is everyone is performing for an audience of one. Now, the audience of one, he said, was me. And it's just like, it was actually funny when I read that, because it's just like, the funniest thing about wrestling is that, and nobody talks about it, and I think some people know it, but most don't, is that, in fact, it's always been the audience one. It's really not me. It's that person. In AEW, at the end of the day, it's like, they don't perform before the fans are coming to get started. Mm-hmm. It's like, that's obviously really cool. But at the end of the day, you're still performing for the audience. Because the fans will impact anytime is the audience of one in AEW, and all of that is the audience of one in WWE. At the end of the day, you see that that's who performing for. Everybody is one person. And he's the guy who determines your business. And that's who to get over to, because, getting over the fans helps, not getting over the fans hurts, but it's always interpreted by the audience of one, by the guy in charge.
So, Dave wrote, quote tweet that, here, hit the show one. Okay, the single most
Come on, bitch.
that nobody ever knows. In fact, for wrestlers, it has always been about the 2401, but nobody has either figured out who the one is or has the guts to say it. And the people from this me show exactly how little they know about their own business. It's actually, you've had the people admit that it's you. What's this guy trying to, pretend?
Come on, bitch.
Like Rick Baker literally is on camera, I hope I got 5 stars.
Yes, that is true.
Tony reads the cage match stuff, and then your star ratings for match, and that's why, and people that wrestle your style of matches get higher star ratings to get on TV on that show. That's like it's just so and the WWE got it.
Own boys.
They don't care about you. They're not.
Is that all you get?
They'll work you for the fans. Because I know it's a very competitive atmosphere right now because that show is hot. And you and me know, because we've been in the locker room, we've been backstage, we've wrestled in front of those people, that when you have a hot show, you have to get an audience reaction because if you don't, you're not going to be doing it for that much longer on TV. That's how it works. You ain't working for the fans. The fan pops, period. Okay, that's why, even though he wasn't a great worker,
Oh.
that's what you got a lot of time and a lot of play.
Hello.
And the booker cheers the crowd. And how many believe that when say it's good on, I was like, I heard it, it's probably good. I didn't see it, but I heard it, it's good. You're the fans. Yeah, that's what we work for. If you look for guys today in AEW, they're clearly not working for the fans. Because they're doing so many risky things instead of stuff you could be doing to lure the risky stuff to get the pops. They're doing all the risky shit to get the pops. But that don't get good started because there's a lot of gaga.
Shot him in the booty.
So he's complete. Either he knows that's true and he's being dishonest here, but everybody that sees what's going on here can clearly see that these guys are wrestling for days. And they've even admitted it. You know, they might be really honest too, because that's, they see they all up on their phones, they look at what people are saying about their matches, they want to know if they get good star ratings, they're only into the watch people, he knows it's what they do, this is actually happening, he's trying to say, oh, it's not me. It's what it is. I mean, come on.
I just think that you are always working for a party of one, phony and phony, right? But you're also working with Dave Meltzer, cage match for the fans, and whatever you need. Let's say, what's that guy, Raj Giri, or what Raj Giri? Right.
That's on God, baby.
Maybe they go to what Raj Giri said about the show. Right. Maybe they go to the Observer. Maybe they listen to our show. Maybe they listen to Bubba. Well, it isn't a party of one, it's many. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, it is one, but a lot of people wrestle for star ratings. A lot of people wrestle for pops. You know what I'm saying? It's just different now because, like you said, I go to the dressing room and everybody's...
Same thing with me, my friend.
Right. So before they even get showered and get ready, they come back to the match.
I feel oppressed.
Yeah, it's funny to us because we didn't have to do that, right? But if you were wrestling now, we'd be doing it too.
We would come back to the curtain and it was good to help each other. Like they
right.
Stuff,
but it's a different thing now, you know.
It's like the good job, you walk through because you have the people. You have the people that it's like,
you did something wrong, Kevin Phillips would get it in your ass.
If you didn't get over it, it's like the crowd was glad it's such a second walk through the back before breaking one.
As long as you know that, he was always on TV.
I feel something.
The people look at the most entertaining guys. You just don't always entertain. That's why he was always on TV. Yeah, he was a big star. I was entertained. I was always on TV. You know? I was in big stuff. Most of us, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, all those good guys, we got trapped by the black students. They were because they don't have to work with us. You know?
Yeah. I think there's enough people in here. Hey guys, so far, always good for themselves.
Yeah, something right here is vibrating.
I mentioned Brandon's job particularly were opinionated. He also the post incredible course of defense. You will see below this week's show. Let's get some information for this week, and that's for this. So let's just see the show. Crazy's icy look I've seen yet. I'd love to get your thoughts on it. I want to yes.
Astonishing ice cold. Yeah. This is an illegal alien who happened to be a police officer with the Hanover Park Police Department, a suburb of Chicago. That's right. You're a real alien happened to be a police officer. Who would ever have known about this if it wasn't for Ben Borthman and his fabulous authority for the American Grocery Company?
Apparently, this gentleman here, police officer, Hanover Police Department, just outside of Chicago, is here illegally at the state of visa. How he got a job as a police officer? Crazy. I didn't even understand. Backing up. Yeah, I mean, there's a few real left. They had this basic one up there. The video. So, the funny thing is that people show me saying, yeah, that's an American citizens and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure we're at 600,000 people this year. 2 million are stuck security. How crazy is that? 2 million people got scared of it. That's so weird.
I think is a problem that people don't like. Maybe you do, but people don't like is a strong man.
What the fuck, man?
I think it's totally a mess.
I don't know what I'm looking for. I feel something vibrating. I feel a presence in this air, but I don't know what the fuck it is.
And that's making it seem like it's a lie. But I've seen quite a few where I'm like, it's necessary.
Okay, my thing is, out of 600 deportations, my thing is like, yes, extremists and folks like are going to have situations like this where they're going to make mistakes. If you put 600,000 people, might think you're going to have some errors, like there's a basic margin of error. But if you're going to extrapolate, say like, okay, well, even clearly I've got 5 videos, people they have to clearly publish shit.
Fuck it, I ain't gonna even waste time in there, man.
And then now you're going to check out the back deportation. They're going to that's not how it's they're going
to read it a couple of days ago, stumbling, and you can look it up there. Where Trump said immigration from Iran,
Cool.
except white South Africa, that are being fucked with in Africa, and Europeans. It sounds a little bit.
I think I was being that was to me was going viral.
Okay, well, maybe I read it. Yeah.
Without
see if you. Look, I think he's got something. Go ahead. So, yeah, a radical overhaul of the refugee system that would slash the program to its bare bones while giving preferences to English-speaking white Africans and Europeans who oppose migration. So that's basically what Conan said. And this is from the New York.
I want to read that.
Are they Republicans or liberals?
No, it is liberals.
Liberal, yeah.
I want to read this sentence again. Okay. The Trump administration is considering radical overhaul of the U.S. refugee system that would slash the program to its bare bones while giving preference to English speakers. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. All right? White South Africans and Europeans who oppose migration, according to documents obtained by the New York Times. So I need to understand what that sentence means. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that kind of means they can only come in, so Australians can come in.
But they have to oppose migration? Why would you bring immigrants in that oppose migration? Am I missing the detective context here? Go back to the sentence again, Joe.
Migration, not in.
No, because this doesn't make sense. White South Africans and Europeans who oppose migration.
It's worded weirdly.
It is worded weirdly. Like, so
look up migration.
How could you why would you're letting
Joe,
immigrated people that are against migration?
Right.
No,
that's very weirdly.
That's just saying.
Yeah.
I would see nothing wrong with that, though.
I do. Well, I think that would come. What if people want to come from Japan or they want to come from Australia?
Okay, but what if the question is, what if we have enough? What if demographically we're overexcited on those other demographics, and they're looking at demographics and say, hey, maybe these demographics are being misrepresented because you're letting so many illegals. Is that this is being misrepresented? Okay, that's what I'm saying. If I was in charge of migration, you're looking at the demographic one. That's not unreasonable position to take if you want to let
take out this piece, okay. No problem.
Disagree to, and maybe and you always have the right to have
I have the right to be wrong.
Right. I know you have the right to be wrong. Yeah. I think I couldn't even remember my own life.
Look at medication episode because he's got so we're getting through it, but it's like it's actually going to be entertaining. Let's get this, so Conan had to take some medication today, and it causes.
To shake a little bit, yeah.
Correct. Okay.
What do you get when you have a bald eagle standing on top of a silverback gorilla that is riding on top of a T-Rex? Confidence. Pure confidence. The kind of confidence that you really need in the bedroom for that next level laser whip riding beside a Velociraptor in a Lamborghini through outer space type of experience. That's where Brigitte Go Long comes in. This isn't just another ED pill, it's a confidence game changer. Go Long combines 2 doctor-trusted medications in one dual-action formula to help you get hard and go the distance. Plus, the effects last for up to 36 hours, which means you can feel confident all day and night, and then some of the next day too. My favorite kind of product. Getting started is very, very, very simple. Just connect with a board-certified doctor 100% online at rugiet.com, rugiet.com, and if prescribed, the treatment ships discreetly to your door. Ready to level up your confidence in the bedroom? Head to rugiet.com and use this show's promo code K100, 15% off your first order. That's rugiet.com with the code K100. That's rugiet.com, the code K100. You can get 15% off Go Long or any other excellent products. Check it out. rugiet.com, promo code K100. Make sure you use our code so they know we sent you. I think that this might actually...
Oh, you asshole, you get in my fucking way.
Yeah, if you're coming in, assimilate. Why would you want to come here if you don't want to assimilate to American society?
English speaking is good. I tell
Yeah,
the girls all the time. I joke around with them. Because they know I'm joking, but they're all chatting with each other like in Spanish at work. But I say, speak English.
Right.
You know, they all laugh because they're like, it's a joke now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, dude, girls, speak English. It's like, I would have
Right, you speak English. They want to talk shit about you.
Yep.
But Cubans speak Spanish with each other.
I'll win again.
They can imitate that.
No,
So,
show me migration.
This skirt don't belong to me, so I'll stop right
Maybe
there.
there's something.
yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Tomorrow is wrestling. They stepped the storm in Pittsburgh,
It's a
PA.
weird sentence.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I saw it in whatever. All right, let's go to the next.
So this is
And by
over
the
with.
way,
Right?
what's this guy's name that sent the video?
His name is
That was L.T. Greenwood.
We don't want to see nobody after they've been arrested. Show the arrest.
This
Okay.
much is for the
That's
crew. Chris
it.
Mornos is entertaining on Access.
I'm outta here.
Boyfriend lawyer. What are your thoughts if his Reese packages to make
Jesus.
boyfriend? Tribute to Louis Capoli. Keep it at one thou wow. This guy didn't give a name here, Joe. Who is